Welcome back, everybody. Holiday Doc here, and we are talking about Hanoi Breakdown Episode 2 today, specifically about running the flag and some things that you can do to make yourself more successful as a team and as a flag runner when you pick up the flag and go. So off the start, we're going to take a look at everybody's position right now, and to start with, we'll start on my position. Now, I'm right in the mid. Now, I'm kind of setting myself up to watch, center cargo area or the big gate right in front of me. And, I've got two people to my right who are going to be, primarily the backups for when I grab the flag and go. Starting with Lloyd. Lloyd is headed into the L building here. He's going to be backing us up on the right side. And Skunkfoot, who's kind of placed a more forward position, is going to be swatching around and looking at ADOM, pushing up a little bit. And Visionaire is in a perfect position for countering the respawns and the routes on the way back. However, there's some things that are not ideal. Number one, we only have one of their teammates on the respawn currently, and they're all pretty much set up in their spawn. So what do we have to do to grab the flag and make this a successful run? Well, if we started out here, I, kind of take a slow position. I see a red marker overhead, so now it's my job to, try and throw that landed nade. And as you can see, he's right on the car. I thought I threw it a little deeper. I didn't know if this nade was going to hit or not. But we also got Skunkfoot, who's set up very nicely on the right-hand side. We've got Lloyd Milligan set up on L window to kind of watch the way back. And we still have Visionaire all the way to the left countering the respawn routes. So ideally, we're in a nice position to grab this flag and get out. And let's kind of see how it kind of turns out. So I get the lucky overhead nade, and I grab flag and immediately duck out. And right as that happens, I've got Visionaire who gets taken out by Ravish from top theater, and I've got C. Smith who picked off Skunkfoot from ADOM. So now it's just me and Lloyd who are trying to work this flag all the way back, 2-on-3 with a flag. And somebody already has forward position on me who is in theater doing a really good job of, placing himself in an ideal location. So once I see that he's up there, I'm not going to engage him. I'm going to try and get a stun and just get out of the way. And luckily enough, he pushed up a little farther and was not able to hold it down. I simply get out of the way and let my teammates do the work and secure my positioning. Now, ideally, that was a pretty sloppy, or not ideally, but in terms, that was a pretty sloppy flag run. We had two people who went down, but we worked very well off of the respawn, and all my teammates moved in securely around me when I got stunned and took care of everything. So if we back it up, and we kind of take a look at off the respawn here, after I get this kill, I'm going to go take a look at Skunkfoot. Now, Skunkfoot spawns on ADOM, the big gate. Or, sorry, CDOM, big gate. And he spawns with our other teammate, Visionaire. Now, immediately, what does he do? He immediately turns to back up the flag run. He sees the marker on the map, picks off Uncle F-Bomb, who is, immediately just on the chase, and then backs up into big gate, watching for another cutoff. Really great maneuvers. All my teammates knew exactly where to be and how to work it out. So when we go back and we take an overhead view of my flag route, you can obviously see that I left some major cuts wide open. But you have to understand that when I initially planned the route out, my guys were in a great position to back me up all the way. When things change, you have to be able to work on the fly as well. I already had a second guy with me on Gallows, so I figured I could just run straight back the fastest route possible to try to make sure that I get back before the opposition gets to me first. But, as you can see, we had two major cutoff points. Number one is top theater. Top theater was already in a position to get me. I was pretty brave. I did have backup with me, so I did challenge the initial spot. Luckily, we came out on top and we made it past that point. But the second major cutoff point was through top, or through the top part of the map on BDOM, where they like to swing around past trees. This is a major point that always has to be watched, especially when you have not secured the respawn route where Vision was initially set up. Is flag running all about setting up for that perfect run? No, it's not. Having a great objective-minded player on your team can be very invaluable. In Modern Warfare 2, I played nothing but the OBJ position on my team. I feel like I've gathered a great knowledge base on when I can and when I really shouldn't pull flags. And I've also, come across points where I've really been able to make or break a play for the team. As you see, we got 40 seconds left. We're still tied up. I'm going to go ahead and unplay this or start playing this video. Now, I start walking around through Gallows. I don't see any action on this side of the map. I'm going to check for obvious defensive positions, and then I'm going to move in and I'm going to try and grab this flag, even though none of my team is in any sort of position to do it. Now, once my team started works off the respawns and they started moving around the map, they're all kind of in random positions. I've left myself, quite wide open on a number of different aspects, but I was able to make that flag almost all the way home for a 10-second cap. Now, should you be doing this sort of thing all the time? I don't believe so, but there's certain aspects where it can be very valuable. When we check back and we look at how this kind of played out, I grabbed flag, I jumped through mid, and Lloyd is watching that cutoff that we missed the first time. Visionaire was trying to cap top, and that's where I got plugged from, and we were able to kind of leapfrog it in. This is one of those plays where, having somebody, just push for a play, even though you're not set up, can be beneficial when you learn how to, work as a team off of the spawn and kind of position halfway through. But this is part 2. I will see you guys for part 3 later on. It's going to only get more exciting. We got 5 or 6 parts to this whole series. Make sure you check out my video yesterday. It's about community team training, and it's a really good opportunity for an up-and-coming team to get some help from the community, something that I'm really trying to strive for. So thanks a lot for checking out this video. I'm Holiday Doc, and I'm out.